Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to LEGO Tuesdays. Today on a Friday, sorry, that's because I didn't actually look up a reason for it. Actually, I'm killing that running joke off. You now know that this is a Friday series. I just called it LEGO Tuesdays because I quite like the name, and I especially have to kill the joke off now, because on Sundays, there's going to be bonus episodes of LEGO Tuesdays. So it won't be every single week, it will just be most of them. So LEGO Tuesdays will now be every Friday and Sunday. Well, some Sundays. Anyway, today we're going to be covering this. This is the LEGO Technic Porsche 911 GT3 RS. It is an incredible set. I've had an incredible time building this set. My first ever LEGO Technic set. I've never built LEGO Technic. Because it was my first LEGO Technic set and the fiddliness of LEGO Technic, it was a 12-hour build, which is actually quite a lot for me. I tend to be quite fast. I've opened up my book, and I'm going to put my reading glasses on so I can see that this is 2,704 pieces, and it cost £250. That is quite a lot of money, but it's sort of the... We kind of do a 10 cents per piece kind of thing, which is 10 pence per piece now, Brexit. But yes, this is an incredible set in so many ways. First of all, should we see the back? I don't know, what's on the bloody back? There's a top down of the old vehicle, what you going to be making, and there's some guff about it. This is a very special interior, this box. It's a very special interior. First I'm going to show off the book that comes with it. This is the book. This is the instruction book for this, right? Now that looks like, that's kind of a thin thing. It's quite fat. To put it in comparison, this is the entire set of instructions for the helicarrier. You know that giant helicarrier? There. This thing goes up to like 1,000 instructions. It's a very, very complicated set. It's a beautiful set as well. Right, cycling them things down there, and I'm going to now take the top off of this box, because I'm going to show you the box. Never something I normally want to do, but normally, because you just open the box and there's some guff in it, this box is bloody beautiful. I mean, the inside of the box here, if you can see, has different types of... Well, it's going to be bloody impossible to do the right way around. Different types of Porsches around the edges. Porsches through the ages. Right, this is the interior of the box. LEGO sets don't look like that normally, and these are all the bags and stuff are all in here. This is where the wheels will store, the actual rims of the wheels store there with the tyres and the thing behind it. So it's a beautifully laid out box, absolutely bloody beautiful. And the older instructions started life in there. So that's sort of, stay, please don't fall over, right? Thickest thing in the world. Right, yeah, that's what it looked like inside. Now I'm going to budge the camera around a bit because I want to show you the beast. Not Brock Lesnar, you understand. Car. Actually, before I show you the car, a quick scale comparison. This is the Speed Champions Ford Mustang GT. And it looks a bit like this. It's a lovely little thing. Lovely little car. Comes with a nice little man, and he does this thing. It also comes, I believe, with this thing. I think this came with that one there, a little lap timer thing. So that is your standard LEGO car. That's the sort of standard size of LEGO car that I've shown off before. This is the Porsche 911. It's a bit bigger. And here it is in all its glory. I mean, it's the length of like 2 modular buildings. I mean, these are sort of ones that go together, but it's a colossal beast. If we compare it to the side of a standard LEGO car, that's one of the fancier ones. An actual standard LEGO car comes in at about this size. It's, it's not exactly going to fit to my usual minifig scale. However, it's just beautiful. I mean, it has working doors on both sides. The steering wheel, which I will show you later, actually turns the wheels. Steering wheel genuinely works. Here, which you won't be able to see, we'll show off later, working gears and a working drive neutral reverse gear knob thing. I feel like I don't know enough about cars to talk about everything this car can do. I will say, however, and actually, if you remember, you open this up, you can actually get out a little bag. It's a little bag that you build that goes in the front there. I will say, however, I'm gonna modify this. I'm gonna change it because at the moment it's that thing that you built, but before the chassis kind of goes on, when it's just all the gears and everything, and you can see how everything works, it's just really, 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 really beautiful. And I kind of want to just be able to pull this off and be like, here's the beautiful interior. Because I feel there's so much work that goes inside here. Like, these gears will work, and I'll be able to show you a little bit where you can see it moving, but there's so much stuff happening in there that I'm going to want to I kind of want to rip it apart and go, look at all this stuff that they've done, but I can't. It's all covered up. It's the one downside to this. Although, I will say that I did find, just before this video went up, I did find a YouTube video of someone just exactly doing what I want to do, and they change a few things. It's literally a teeny tiny change you have to make to be able to lift that whole thing off. So, there is a way of doing it, but I haven't done it yet. Here is the interior, and I apologise from this point onwards, I'm going to have to hold the camera with my hands, because there's a lot of interesting angles to get in. These are your working gears. There's one on each side of the steering wheel. There's actually, I mean, you can hear and see all the stuff that's moving down there. Now, I've accidentally hinged the door. The door's hinged in a really beautiful way. Look at that. Steering wheel twiddles and twiddles and twiddles, and as the steering wheel twiddles, the old wheels go around and stuff. Those are absolutely massive as well. Here's the drive, neutral, and reverse. That does something, and I saw it do something, and I can't remember what that something was. If we see, hang on, can I see where's the... You can see a small section in there. Let's see if the gear change affects anything. You can see, you can see there's bits moving around at the back there, and it's kind of spinning bits around. Maybe you can see anything in there as well. It's all tucked away under these panels. I just want to be able to remove them and be like, look at all the brilliance. You can see in there. You can see that inside the wheels they have their own little Porsche fake brakes that you can put on, which I think is quite nice. And these little customizey bits there. You see any of the stuff happening in the wheel? Oh, God damn! This is the issue. This is my big issue with this car. You see something. You can see something's ticking around there as I change all the gears around. Yeah, this is the big issue with this car. Is it does some incredibly fascinating things. They're all under the bonnet, and I know that's how cars work, but... Spoiler warning! Yeah. You can customise the spoiler to however you want it to sit, and it bends around in loads of different ways. It's incredibly complicated. You can set that as you want. Underneath, you get to see this is the engine. Let's bring that right back there. Don't break that. No. And inside here, as it sort of ticks along, is an engine that works. And it actually works. Inside here is an engine with pistons that actually go in and out of cylinders. And it looks amazing. It's incredible. I can't show it to you because it's all underneath there. This is my problem with this set. Additional, as I was mounting it onto my shelf, or just putting it on my shelf where it's going to live, I've noticed that you can actually see, if you twiddle this around, you can actually see a small section of the piston engine just ticking away in there. And I mean, if you look down here, you can see all the gears twiddling. I mean, it's thick with gears. It's just so... And there we are, back to the outside. That's the Porsche 911 GT3. It is brilliant. It was one of my favourite builds I've ever done with Lego. Building the engine and the gears and the steering block, and every bit of it was so much fun. And I kept testing everything that I was building, like, oh, that's doing that, that's doing that. It was super interesting. The exterior looks great. I mean, that's a beautiful model. I just wish that there was a way that I could just go and lift and just take it all off and see the insides and see those little pistons going around and see what the gears are doing and just see all that beautiful interior. There's so much work on the interior that just gets covered over, and I know that's how a car sort of is, but I built this with my hands and I want to go back and go, look at the things that are inside this. So that's my review. It's amazing, but be aware that if you buy this set, you are going to have to watch YouTube videos of a man with a very strong accent and a very bad camera very badly explain to you how to twiddle and change a thing so you can take it off and reveal what's underneath it, because the underneath is the really interesting bit of this build.